It is time, my friends. FUT Esports versus G2 for Esports in the main
and hitting the chopping block.
Okay.
Captain is back, and he makes damn sure of it with the first kill of this map.
Yes,
Eyes on Zeus, man. This guy's pretty good.
Away from G2 Esports here, and JAWGEMO though already able to get so much space on A.
Yeah.
That Cypher utility not really helping out FUT. Until now.
Until it gets broken.
Yeah.
You have the trap there as well. You can see the cyber cage is to retake out of heaven.
Yeah.
Something that JAWGEMO was really good at doing on that previous map is just finding these spaces, little pockets, gaps that G2 can make use of. And here it's to get the spike down into post. 3 versus 5, still down.
Best of one, my friends. Best of one.
10% chance.
Spike planted. Yeah, absolutely has it. As the spike does go down, you know JAWGEMO is just keen to at least maybe try and get one here, but FUT playing very disciplined to all group up together coming into that retake.
Such strong combos that they can use. Suppression will come in, stop the utility on G2's side. JAWGEMO with a stun for just a little bit longer, but you've still got the paranoia, still the stun and the flashes. He's trying to fight ahead of it, but it leaves him isolated. Leaf in the backlines doing his best, but it will not be enough. FUT roll over G2 in the pistol round. Ooh, I tell you what, it could very easily go the other way. He's now stunned in a corner with 2 G2 players bearing on down. JAWGEMO has been gifted that Bulldog and is starting to yap away like the JAWGEMO that we know and love. 3-on-3 situation, and unless Yetajay can pull something out the bag here,
30 seconds left.
His site will crumble. And G2 with a chance to find a very quick anti-eco. Oh, brilliant timing into the K. It's a 1v1, a 1-for-1, Billy.
Yeah, probably not exactly what FUT were hoping for, and it's not as if FUT didn't have the info. You know, you had Zeus sat on A long. He should have known that, you know, hey guys, they're not coming A.
Damage there, crazy as well. Knife not going to get broken by JAWGEMO. They know the positions of both of these G2 players holding for the swing,
my
but
goodness.
it's Valorant to mow them down.
Yo, FUT losing this round is devastating, dude.
G2 with a thrifty,
especially on a best of one.
Round. Into this one, G2 setting up Jaw yet again, out on long nice and early, whereas the defenders were looking more towards short. Now, what is this? Fallon in the back lines, could catch Yetajay in rotation. He'll check his cam for just a moment, and it's a good thing, because it's kept him away. He's still piling onto this one, into the setup. Yetajay still alive, still somehow hanging on, finding value. So long to clear. You thought that Valin would be telling the rest of his team, I've got this one covered, guys. Yet still they walk in, and that will make for a 3-on-3.
Yeah, Yetajay really lucky to even pick up 2 there and kind of holding on to the site for
Where's
as long as he
Ned?
can. And of course, the tripwire is helping him out where needed to. And looking at this one now.
It's a post, ult available, Trent pulls the trigger. Mr. Fallen's got one with the aftershock. This is going to be a full stick from Captain. And despite the investment of the ult, G2's best interest. Zeus walking up, huge timing here. This one has
look at
just
him.
Been completely left unchecked.
Replacing my goat in that.
For it in blood, Captain. Oh my God, Zeus! Just sweeps it away from them.
Look at the crosshair, man.
This is
the CNET crosshair still.
Patch, if I've ever seen it.
Oh, that was insane, man. That was
wondering
insane.
what
These
the
Turkish
hell
players,
is
man,
how do I
are insane.
I mean, we did say it has, and we did say it. And G2 actually looking to up the pace a little bit here by taking that A control, but of course they are going to be walking into Yetajay's setup and...
Oh, this is huge. This is huge. Go ahead, check.
Round the back lines, extremity tested.
Good job, Ale.
By Leaf. Parting gift as he leads the server. Valorant,
Another drifter?
one with some real stopping power behind this G2 side. It's the only rifle that they've got, but now with a second upgrade, a 5 versus 2 situation in post. I'll be thinking that the Americas side are the ones favored to take this home, and they're not just going to settle for anything more than a clean sweep. It was ult to try and take aggressive fights, but Krax all of a sudden is coming alive. Jaw needs to steal the show, otherwise it's FUT taking a round back. G2 stepping up when they need, however.
JAWGEMO is so
Captain
smart,
Mr.
man.
Fallen doesn't have too much left to do here. 2 players, 2 health. You can say goodbye to G2 any more than round number 2. one of the concerns that we had about G2 coming into this was, would they be entirely reliant on their Neon player? It is the one on the other
that was
side
so
of the server
clean,
right
man.
now, which has
A
started
little bit of
with
overhit,
more
but bro,
electricity.
fuck that.
And
Let's
having
go.
picked off a couple more
I
before
forgive
he
you, man.
falls. Work
Not that I
done.
need it.
4
versus 2. Twice as many players for FUT into what is looking like another retake. Should the spike have been sent
Mr.
A
Fallen
with
has run
intent,
into
it's retracted now a little bit.
If you're G2 here,
That
you're
BBL guy, Lil, is
So,
also
yeah,
insane, man.
Hazard.
The new duelist.
It's the B play, isn't it? It is the cheap B play. All else fails, plan B. That's where G2 are headed.
And that's the
Doesn't
round.
look like it. They do give up on it entirely. It means that FUT are well in position. I say that, still jumping over trips in the gorilla backlines. Knife onto Jonah. In garage, G2 trying to play a wider post plant, get a little bit more aggressive. Mr. Fallen has laid the first blow, and here comes the rest of FUT in through mid. Jaw leading the front lines in the opposite direction. Push and pull. CT space taken by G2. Now FUT need to make their way back in. Double TP. Valen in the corner. Back out again, but still stunned up. Traded as Jaw.
Ace,
And
ace.
get another. 3 for him on the round. He goes down. FUT with the numbers all onto
Big fan.
Valen. Captain Clutch in the 1v2. He does get his first, and there is no steal.
It's him, bro. It's him.
Valen
Valen, the
clutching
IGL.
out A Red Bull clutch.
Leading by example, man.
For example, when he was putting up ridiculous numbers in some of those maps against GX. JAWGEMO already out on site.
Oh, JAWGEMO, what was that?
That's a captain. Still wins that duel. I just don't know how
thought it was
FUT are
free.
doing it, but they are. Those individuals put under the microscope are passing with flying colors.
And Leaf as well.
Oh my god, man.
It's just
It's
Looking good
disgusting.
for FUT.
Spotted, yeah.
The trap for the tuck in the corner, the jump up ready. Yetajay pixel perfect, prepared.
The loser here will not be eliminated, my
Trent to
friends.
tie-
They
try
will go to
and
the lower bracket.
Turn their favors for the
So
good.
G2 fans,
It's just the bad.
come
on
down.
This round. This pistol round could be everything
Yeah.
for G2.
G2 needs this
They've
one.
left
Otherwise,
the open. The trap is just there watching it for now. As soon as it's
GG, man.
broken, FUT
I'm
are
about to say.
closing that gap as much as possible.
But-
Zeus,
dude,
into
FUT is
backside.
playing good.
Knife is made damn sure there's nobody here. Spike will go down.
Question is now though, Hazard. Oh,
Best of
okay,
one
never
is
mind.
tough,
They are
obviously.
just gonna send it right into garage and clear it out, and the utility supports it as well from Mr. Fallen playing back there.
It's brilliant. The paranoia cuts across the window. You've got the flank in through mid as well, if you even want to call it that. FUT with a vice grip. Closing in now, tightening that iron fist that rules over G2. Zeus adds the kill, which makes it a 1 versus 2 for JAWGEMO. It's this fight between the Neons, the head-to-head once more, and
You got
Jordan
that
will
dog on
not
him,
be.
man.
He's the world champ for a reason, and he adds that quality into the Red Bull clutch. Find themselves a bit of a free site here, though. G2 with a decision to make. Cybercage, limited timer. He would have had to have flooded the site, behind that one before it expired. And FUT actually want nothing to do with this. They've managed to get away with a hell of a lot of utility for what it's worth. And Zeus adding another kill now is big for them.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously Yetajay has called for the troops to rally onto A site, gotten all that free space, and
You can also see how cautious G2 are of a potential
Yes.
FUT player cooped up in mid, trying to make a late pivot.
FUT not really going hunting for any kills either, though. Happy to just kind of let G2 flood into site here, and
Weird timing as well when that knife misses, because the expectation wasn't quite there on spawn. Is now stunned for close. Yetajay in the corner with a classic diamond hands. He could be in for making a killing here, and he is! Yetajay murders G2.
unbelievable. Yetajay.
It's a
This is over, bro.
out of spawn. This is the weakest purchase I think I've seen all event.
yeah, they really are scraping the barrel with this one, aren't they? And looking to make some sort of play, but the first pick will go in FUT's favour, and just going to run onto that B site. And actually, do you know what? Now that the neural theft has gone off, let's run back a bit and see.
Yeah. Capture the flag, group up on the other side, cavalry now arriving. G2 light on their feet. The FUT trainers showed no signs of stopping, and Yetajay, eco-frags or not, you've got to give him the credit where it's due. Brilliant snap from the first to the
And it was
second.
clean, man. That's what
FUT
matters.
lights out in this map. So
We thought
far.
about
And In terms of what you want to see G2 bring into the next round, Billy, I'll leave that one with you. FUT trying to fight a long G2. What is the trigger to take this duel? It's just a mental timing, apparently. It seemed to have worked out pretty well, but a conga line of players falls Zeus's way. He only gets one, and that's good for G2.
Okay,
Gets better.
okay, that's good.
Oh, that was so close to
Got him
the
in this
line
round
up
too.
there. And, I mean, look at Yettage as well, just being able to kind of creep through this garage space. And I mean, we had so much action on A that Leaf is expecting this. Leaf is expecting, you know, where is their Cypher? Where is he poking and prodding?
That's where Trent is so useful as the Sova here, having that premium on info gather, where it's just the knife on cracks. He's going to be put to a different test here, already getting the first, that's all. Mr. Fallen finds one elsewhere in garage, now groups up 2-on-2.
2-on-2 indeed, and I mean, this could
30
be
seconds
really
left.
nice timing for Valen.
Wants to try and find one, but he could end up with both.
It's too
Crack
good, man.
stink through the corner, and now left on only 2
with
points
this
of
round,
HP. It would
G2
have
is
to be
still
a
in the game, man.
worldie of a clutch if he's to pull this one off. But well managed by G2. Their individuals showing up again to feed into the overall
10
game plan.
seconds left.
Krax wants this kill before he calls it quits. Would have been looking for the plant, but it's just passed him by. Easy for JAWGEMO. Little to be said about that one. Yettage was on borrowed time. And with that, they don't simply sit and wait isolated. They know it's the Cypher. The trap is down. Leaf can slot in.
Yeah, definitely, but look at this from Zeus. Able to just walk up and might actually isolate fights here, but it is Trent that is
I was going to get that kill.
Zeus's head there.
He would have had that fight first as well, because Valen, idle in the backside, brings himself to the front of it. Atta Captain will shatter the mirror pick. A big win for him. 4 versus 3, plant coming in. That's a headshot through the corner by Trent. Brilliant shot dart, extra damage. G2 with tools into this retake. Op might be up, but it's the overdrive you've got to look at, and the counter of the Rolling Thunder to just slow the pace down to a walk.
This is the kill, man. This is the kill.
I mean, Captain is kind of aware of it, but
here is Leaf. He shows up, but it was already
no
done.
money for Zeus and no money for Yettage, bro.
And it's important that G2 did wait a little bit.
Day tonight, my friends.
A new day, new chance for FUT.
Close game. That's what I like to
Their
say.
ideas up, I'm sure. Now, we had plenty of conversations about what they want to do. For all the talking that Valen does as the IGL, he has shut up lips and shut up shop on the A site of the map. C as well. B the only one left open. The spike's not even going to go down. Leaf's got a double, and that is it. 10 to 10.
It's happening. No money for FUT, man. They are finally broke.
A much slower start from FUT too. It's okay.
Man, that's insane comeback by G2, bro. Insane.
We need to see a little bit of that from FUT as well. And Zeus has delivered it. Oh, coming out. But he's all the way past.
Ah, yo. This agent is broke, man. He should never get this fucking kill.
Finally down to 5 HP, but the damage may already be done.
And gets
Zeus
another
is flying
one,
across your screen.
Fucking disgusting, bro. Remove this shit from the game, please.
With a bang. 4 versus 2. He's still hidden on this angled chance to finish what he started, but he won't be able to, and now it's left down to the Sheriffs.
I thought he was good for the ace there, but just a little bit of whiff. A little bit of a whiff.
Leaf from the heavens, more damage, salt in the wound. FUT still finding ways to carry this through, though. Cracks puts the rest of FUT on his shoulders. You know, what do I know, man? I'm just talking about the game. The one playing it. Here is Jonah and Jaw. Another opening kill from the op. Vandal right behind it. Jonah wanted more. Instead, he is met with lead.
That's good.
JAWGEMO.
What, do we need the rest?
But it's into an open trap.
Okay, but still, 3v2, 20 with Hunter
Chance
Suri.
for FUT to get the plant in.
I need to see the start of that round if that was a no-scope from JAWGEMO, because that was ridiculous.
First kill wasn't. We don't have it, apparently, Billy. Unlucky.
Apparently we don't have it. Sad.
Interview question. They're getting closer to winning, in fairness. What do FUT have to do in this situation to get themselves a bit more control? They're playing very spread out, and I think Mr. Fallen just baiting the plant, hoping that G2 players would be a little closer to Yetajay's crosshair, which would mean that good things were happening.
Yeah, Yetajay is able to still hold on to this guard control though, and I mean, no utility left on Mr. Fallen, so it's going to be a tough one for them to keep a hold of this whilst G2 start to flood back into the site.
Jorg, headstrong as always, realizes that clock is ticking and it's time for G2 to set the retake in motion. Yetajay spotted, playing from Garage. Mr. Fallen only just now revealed it's a missed shot from the yacht, which gives half a chance. But
Fallen, bro. This guy's so good.
strips it all away. Captain Fantastic's
What a game, man.
as have G2.
Looks like you're there.
Position of Yetajay as well, who's able to call out all of this information to the rest of the team for any sort of rotates, and
Didn't pull
it's Zeus that
fast
runs right
enough,
into the site.
Yeah, I mean, the op wasn't going to hold for too much longer in backside, so JAWGEMO wanted to get the shorty up close. Yetajay now exploiting the gap on B again. G2 have shown so many times they're happy to concede this space, but it'll come at a cost, and that's Trent's ultimate invested. Hunter's Fury removes cracks for the 4-on-4.
A lot of kills for G2, man.
G2 still so cautious of
But Mr.
any
Fallen
pressure
went away from the
towards
ball
A,
counter.
in case there's anyone lurking in behind them.
John P has it.
These are the moments that can make or break you late on, not wanting to miss a single smoke. Yetajay wasn't caught. He walked into the ult and ends up getting taken down. But it's Zeus from the heavens to be FUT savior once again.
See the movement? This guy's different, bro.
Kill to take them to 12.
Woo! JAWGEMO.
Really nice.
That's huge, bro.
Really up every time.
To the boss.
Like,
Yeah.
really good on these first
Oh,
bloods.
you are the boss.
Yeah, FUT deciding, actually, we don't want to peek into that op.
It's a very fast rotation.
Just going to start rotating across, but they've left Yetajay here to hopefully catch someone off guard, and with the shorty in hand, it might be possible, and it is Jonah P that's going to fall.
Flash in, ult invested. One which they're happy to make FUT. You look at the pieces that G2 had. They spent that Hunter's Fury in the previous. It's the overdrive that you've got to focus on. It is a fake. But the question is, where do you go from here? It's not like Yetajay was continuing to bookmark the sewer space. They gave that one up a while ago.
Interesting call from FUT, to be fair. To just rotate back onto that A site, and Trent is going to be able to send all this info back.
Boots on the ground.
timing on the
first
flash.
responder falls. Trent is gone, and now FUT have the numbers. A scary prospect as G2 could be heading for that lower final qualification game. Yetajay's got his shorty out again, but it's the Vandal which will seal the deal. Twice as many players for FUT. This one dragging out to a close. Not the one that G2 would have hoped for. Valen snapping back. 2 for him, 2v2. He drops, and it's all on the new boy. JAWGEMO to find the round that they desperately
GG, man. Great game.
Yetajay again.
FUT is qualified.
Here and
G2
everywhere.
will play
Win out. Turkey
one more series,
versus
man.
the Americas.
And you can hear the cheering, like I said. I mean, FUT, you've left me speechless.
Yeah.